welcome to my channel. My name is Emma and I'm a mom of two from Ontario, Canada that just wants to lose weight. I'm tired of living like this. I'm tired of making excuses. I'm just tired. So here we are putting ourselves out here, and come along and follow me for my fitness journey. So to give a little backstory about me and my past fitness experience or weight loss experience, after high school, I was very fit in high school. I did a lot of sports and whatnot. So once high school came to an end, that's when I ended my sports and all that stuff. And I started putting on weight slowly, but I was putting it on. I was probably in around the 140s in high school. And by the time I was 19-ish, I was in the 200s. And then I met my current husband now, and I gained weight in our first year or two in our relationship. So I got up to the 230s. And so when I was 19, I was like, it just clicked one day. I was like, I need to lock in. And I started my fitness journey back in 2019. And I'd lost 80 pounds. I went keto. I didn't really know what I was doing. I just went low carb, and I went pretty strict low carb. And I think I started in like June of 2019. And yeah, I lost 80 pounds, and I got down, my lowest was 147, 150. And I held it off for about 1.5 to 2 years. And my husband and I, we started to have a family. So pretty much since 2021 to now, I have been at my heaviest weight that I ever have been, which is, as of yesterday, I weighed 277 pounds. Yeah, to say that I'm not disappointed in myself, I'd be lying. But I've also birthed 2 children. And I won't lie about it. I took pregnancy as a huge excuse to eat whatever the heck I wanted, gained an absurd amount of weight during pregnancy. And I'm talking about, because after my first one, I had lost weight. I got back down to 175. And then when I got pregnant with my daughter, I didn't even care. I was like, I'm eating everything and anything. And I got up to probably 245, 250 when I had my daughter. So I took pregnancy and I used that as an excuse to eat literally everything and anything. I didn't care. And unfortunately, that mentality sticked with me after I had my daughter. So I've been postpartum, or had my daughter 2 years ago now. And I feel like until you start your weight loss journey, you don't know what it feels like. But it's all of a sudden like it just clicks. And for me, it has to click. And when you talk to other people that are addicts or anything like that, they have to want it to do it. You can't make somebody lose weight. You can't make someone quit drugs or quit anything that they're addicted to. So for me, it had to click. And that's what happened when I very first started to lose weight, is it just like clicked. All of a sudden, it's just like, I didn't want this, I didn't want that. I was locked in and I was ready to go. So for the past 2 years being postpartum, nothing was clicking. I had no desire to stop eating junk. I had no desire to stop overeating. I don't know why. I don't know if it was like my hormones. I don't know what it was, but I had zero desire to stop. Until within the last couple weeks, I noticed I haven't really wanted the sweets. Like Christmas, I bought like a big pack of chocolates. We typically eat like Lindor chocolates and stuff during Christmas. I didn't really have any desire to binge eat those and eat them all and do all that stuff. So that's why I was like, oh, I think I'm ready. And then, New Year's hits. And I was like, yeah, I'm very much someone that's like a timeline person. So it's so cliche, starting on New Year's Day. But as someone that's very much timeline driven, it works for me. I can't start on a random day. Like I need to start like on a Monday or something. I don't know if it's like my OCD or what, but So New Year's Day, I said, well, it was like New Year's Eve. I'm like, no, I'm locking in. And my husband's gonna lock in with me. So here we are. It's January 2nd. So far, I've stick to it. So I weighed myself yesterday on January 1st. I'll insert photos at the end with timestamps and all that stuff. But yeah, yesterday I weighed myself in the evening. So I'd already had like a bunch of water and I already eaten and all that. But I weighed 277.6 pounds yesterday, January 1st, 2026. And this morning I weighed myself again. I was 275.1. So granted, like I said, I ate and drank a bunch of water before I weighed myself yesterday. So I'm gonna say 275 is a good starting weight. But yeah, I'm a mom of two. My oldest, he's 4, he's autistic. So there's a lot of challenges in our family. I have a lot of stress every day, which is why I haven't been able to lock in, I don't think. And so I have a child that has needs, and then a daughter that's 2. She's, attached to me at the hip. I'm currently in school full time. I have a husband that works a lot. And yeah, we have everyday stress, everyday stressors in our lives. So what better time to just lock in and lose the weight? As if I don't have enough going on. But I'm exhausted. I'm tired of being overweight. I'm tired of feeling like absolute crap. And I've had a lot of conversations with my husband, and he's noticed it too, that my weight has stopped me from enjoying life. I don't even want to take my kids out and about because I'm insecure about the way I look. I've stopped myself, or sorry, I shouldn't say that, but I haven't put my daughter in swimming lessons or anything like that, because the last thing I want to do is put a bathing suit on in front of a bunch of other moms or strangers and feel just super, super insecure about myself, let alone like finding a bathing suit that even fits me. I'm probably in the 2X. Yeah, I'm like a 2X right now. So like, even like, it's just like, it grosses me out just even having to buy a 2X, let alone put one on. So my husband and I have had countless conversations about it, and he feels bad for me. Like, it's not like, oh, you need to go out and do stuff. Like, he's very supportive and he wants me to be able to enjoy life, and I want to be able to enjoy life. I miss the times where I could just pick an outfit out of my closet, and go out and enjoy life, be happy, and not think that as I'm walking down the street, people are looking at me and judging me and all that stuff. And as much as like, I don't want to think or care what other people think, we all do. It's a part of life. It sucks, but it is. And I just want to take a little bit of that stress off. I don't want to feel like this anymore. So that's probably like my biggest reason to losing weight, is being able to enjoy my life. I want to be able to take my kids to the zoo and not be judged. Even going to the grocery store, I just feel gross. Family functions, which is a hard one to talk about. I really don't want to go to family functions because I don't want my family to judge me. I don't like that. I know they see me and they probably think things, not that they are mean or anything, but yeah, it's just hard. It's just, every day, if you're at my size, or if you want to lose weight and you're insecure about your body, I think we all have these same feelings. So I know I'm just rambling right now, but if you're someone that wants to, or if you're looking for someone that is going on this journey and you want to follow them, if you have similarities like me, come along and follow. I need the encouragement. I think that's why I'm doing this and posting this, because I need something to hold me accountable. Last time when I lost weight, my husband and I were on opposite shifts. I had no kids. I worked in a factory where I had set breaks. I couldn't eat unless I was on those breaks. So I had like a really good schedule to lose weight. Now I'm home alone with my kids, where I get stressed very easily. So I have the fridge at my expense all day, every day, and my eating is just out of control. So if you have similarities, join the club. We're in this together. If I also struggle to find online people that are very much similar to me. I like to look and find someone that has a similar body type, similar weight, all of that kind of stuff, similar lifestyle, and I really gravitate towards those people. So if you're someone like me, you kind of have the similar body shape, or if not, just like follow along, and yeah, hopefully we can encourage each other. But yeah, I'm really rambling. But let's talk numbers. So yesterday, January 1st of 2026, I weighed 277. This morning, January 2nd, I weighed 275.1. So I'm gonna take 275 because it was the morning weight. And that's gonna be my starting number. I know that I can get down to the 150s, so that's gonna be my goal. So I have 125 pounds to lose. My approach is gonna be low carb, carnivore. I like to eat that way. I feel my best on that way. I've struggled if I even like have like if I count my macros, but I'm eating carbs and stuff, I just find myself craving more carbs even though I'm eating very little carbs. So I very much enjoy eating keto, carnivore. That is my lifestyle. So if you are someone that wants to eat keto, carnivore as well, go for it. I feel great on it. I've always felt great on it. But if you want to count your macros or do any of that stuff, great, because everybody is so different. We're gonna have the same outcome, but we can eat differently. Like, it doesn't really matter. We're all gonna get the same results, and that's losing weight. We just all take different paths to get there. I also want to incorporate fasting. I've fasted before. The most I've fasted is, I think, a 4 to 5 day fast I've done. So I really want to incorporate fasting because one, that increases weight loss, and there's also a lot of great research about fasting. Autophagy, if you're afraid of loose skin, I would highly look into fasting. There's just like a lot of great benefits. It's also to detox. I need to detox. I need to get rid of this inflammation because I am seriously inflamed. And fasting in the past has boosted my mental clarity like crazy. I sleep better. I don't have mood swings anymore when I fast. And being with the kids, like when I'm carb loaded like I am right now and super inflamed, I am on a short rope. I get mad easily. I'm short-tempered with my kids. Not that I like get mad at my kids, but like I just like I get overstimulated, I should say, easier when I'm carb loaded and all that. But when I am fasting and getting rid of that inflammation and I'm in a ketogenic state, I am like go with the flow. I'm just like, okay, yeah, that happened. Sure, let's get over it and go to the next thing. So that is why I'm going to be fasting. It's not just, as much as that's a great weight loss tool, it is so much more than weight loss. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be doing. So please follow me along on my journey. I'm going to be posting, I believe, I'm going to do a weekly weigh-in on you guys. I will weigh myself every day, but I will post weekly weigh-ins. And then we're just going to talk about stuff, what's going on, what I'm learning, all of that great stuff. So come along for this journey. And yeah, let's lose this weight together. It's 2026. This is our year of weight loss and just growth. So yeah, bye guys. This is what we are working with. So follow along for this fitness journey. And if you guys want to also participate, please do. I would love for you guys to also share with me your goals and your accomplishments throughout this journey.